Hey there, Megamaniacs. This is just a quick test of a couple of Game Gear games I picked up recently at a Labor Day sale, 20% off. So this copy of Columns was only $2.40, and much to my surprise, when I checked my list, I didn't have Columns for Game Gear, so I thought, why not? Now, when I realized how bright the camera light was on the screen when it was already backlit, I turned it off so I could actually show you the gameplay footage. Sometimes you forget when you're filming yourself with Game Boy Advance games or Game Boy Color games that the Sega Game Gear actually has a backlight, that it was technically superior in that respect. So now that I've got the camera light off, hopefully you can see the screen nice and clear, especially since it previously had a scratched up plastic screen, but Fix It Phil and I replaced it with a glass one, so this looks even better in person than it does on camera, I can assure you of that. Now, it didn't come in a clamshell, but I bought a whole bunch of spares when a store had a going out of business sale, so thankfully I have some to put this and Taz-Mania into. Once again, realizing that the light affects the things that I'm filming, I turned it back on so you could see Taz-Mania's label a little better. Thought it was in pretty nice condition for a loose Game Gear game for only $4. And I seem to remember liking Taz-Mania on a couple of other systems, so I thought, how bad could it be on the Game Gear? Well, first bad sign was that it didn't work on the first try, but on the second try, I was a little more successful. But I don't think this 1992 game has aged very well in the last 20 years. For example, right at the start, you get hit by a bomb if you don't do anything. You're not even given any time to react. So there is a speed running button you can hit to run away from it, and it turns you into the Tasmanian Devil Tornado, but you run out of it, and you would think that given the bomb has to roll both uphill and downhill, that eventually it would just stop rolling because it couldn't roll uphill that well. But you'd be wrong, because it does catch up to you once you run out of speed, and you can't jump up through these holes to get out of the way of it, and believe me, I tried. And that soundtrack, oi, that's a grating soundtrack. This game, not so good. But despite the fact I really don't enjoy it that much, I still put it in a clamshell anyway. This is Mr. MegaManFan saying thanks for watching.